Well, it's Friday morning here in Charlotte. The U.S. doubles, about an hour and a half from getting underway. It's about 7:30, and we're going to steal the TD away for just a few minutes. Bill, good morning. How are you today?
Doing great, Billy.
Why, first off, have we changed courses? We're at Nevin this morning. We'll be at Eastway this afternoon, and then we'll be over at Winthrop as usual on Sunday.
Well, we wanted to give some of these pros a look at what they're going to be playing in 2012. We put these two courses in recently. Eastway, which we'll be playing in this afternoon, in reality we put within the last 2 months. We put it in the ground. This one's been here a little longer, a little over a year now. These guys haven't seen either one of these, so we want to give them a dose of what they're going to see in the Worlds in 2012.
Well, do you have a favorite team out here this year? I mean, would it be your local guys, Cam and MJ? Is it one of these powerhouse groups coming in?
Well, we've got the defending champs back again. You've always got to look at them. I mean, they're
and that's
strong.
Avery and Dave Feldberg.
They're strong every year, and of course, with MJ and Cam being here locally, you bet they're going to be strong. We've got a lot of young teams out here. I think it's anybody's game. They haven't seen this course. Stroke and distance down at Winthrop is going to change things drastically. I think it's an open field.
Well, now let's talk just briefly about next year. This is the last year that the pros will be included, and next year you're really going to open this thing up to the AMs. I mean, you're not going to limit the amount of teams. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's correct. We're going to open it up to as many as want to come to Charlotte. We've got a ton of courses, more going in the ground. We in the past have turned teams down. Not so much this year. We were a little light this year, but we expect that when we open it up to all comers, we'll have a large full field. And with the USDGC going away from the event next year, we decided to make that change along with them.
Well, that's the U.S. doubles. This is the last year for the pros. If you're an AM, you better get you a partner and start practicing for next year. Thank you for your time this morning, Bill.
Yeah, Billy.
Well, it's Friday. It's the first day of the U.S. doubles 2010. This morning, we started out at Nevin Park, a tough woods course, par 68. We had a great round this morning. Brian Sweberger, Barry Schultz, Team Sweberry, off to an unbelievable start. They shot a 50 out there. That's 18 under par. We had two groups come in at 52. Michael Johansson, Cam Todd, Team Fuego. From the West Coast, Grass Valley, that's Greg Barsby. And from the South, Dirty South, Mobile, Alabama, that's Matt Orm. They shot a 16 under. We had a three-pack as we moved over this afternoon to Eastway Park, another beautiful new course here in Charlotte. Now, at the end of the day, I can tell you, in 5th place, Team West Coast. That's a new name for David Feldberg and Avery Jenkins. They shot a 57 this morning, 11 under, not too bad over there. Followed it up with a 53. They're sitting at 18 under par right now in 5th place. In 4th place, we watched them play all day long. Team Us, that's Cam Todd, that's Michael Johansson, the studs from Charlotte. They shot a 52 this morning, 16 under, shot a 54 this afternoon over here at Eastway. They're now sitting at 22 under par and in prime position to make a move to become the U.S. doubles champions. In 3rd place, Team Sweberry got off to that unbelievable start with an 18 down this morning. Had some troubles on holes 16, 17, and 18 coming in. Could only card a 54 this afternoon. They're sitting at 24 down. They are 3 strokes out right now, but with 666 and stroke plus distance on Sunday, anything could happen. Now, in 2nd place, the kids, Matt Orem, Greg Barsby, Team Fuego. They came out this morning, had a great round, shot 16 down. They really grounded all morning long. This afternoon, came out and got 4 pars right off the bat. We're 4 strokes back from the groups. Didn't matter. They turned it around, birdied the next 5, shot themselves a 51, best on that lead card by 3. They're sitting at 103, 25 under par, in prime position to take that U.S. title home. We were lucky enough to catch up with Team Fuego after the round. Let's go see what they had to say. Well, I'm here with Team Fuego. Had a great round this morning, 16 down. Come out this afternoon. This is supposed to be an open course, easy. No 16 downs over here. You guys shot a 51. Solid. Moved yourself in front on that lead card. You were 2 back. What happened out there? You got off to a tough start.
We had a battle. Like we lost a few strokes. They made it look the first couple holes pretty easy. I mean, alternating's all about groove, and they had like a par 3 and then a par 4 and then kind of a tweener. So then it was kind of like iffy. So they got all their strokes they needed right off the gate, and then we ended up catching the groove like 4 in a row. Like
I think 5 in a row.
5 in a row. Bars, we started throwing them up there, and I put them in, and you just got to get on those grooves out here.
Well, it's hard an alternate shot, because if one of you guys just happens to not get hot, I mean, you take the effect on your putts and your up shots. And you guys had some of that early, but you really bounced back. I mean, how do you get out of that funk that you get yourself in early, Greg?
Like I told Matt on hole walking up to 4, I just said, don't give up. We're still in it, you know. Keep fighting. We're gonna get our birdies. They're gonna get their birdies too. And you know, there's a lot of Cranston shots going on out there, and it was definitely a grind that round.
Well,
alternate shots always a grind.
We're out of Charlotte now. We're going to be going up to the Rock Hill. Of course, you guys know well, but we got stroke plus distance coming in. We got 6.66. There's still a lot of shots to be made. I mean, how do you feel about Sunday?
Man, just gonna have to play smart, you know. Stay away from the devil and the devil golf, you know what I'm saying? Can't let it get the best of us, especially in the alternating. I feel like that's going to be crucial, especially with the throw and rethrow on a few of them holes, especially the group of holes that we're playing, I believe, which is 7 through 12. It's going to be definitely a grind out there.
Well, you guys think you're in the lead? I mean, you overtook everybody on the lead card, shooting 3 strokes better than those 2 guys.
I don't know. We left a few out there.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely talented individuals that are out here playing the course that weren't on our card. So it's anybody's game. There was definitely a few teams really close. So I mean,
our groups are pretty intense. We felt like somebody was going to probably jump us.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. I don't know if anybody will jump us by too many, but you know, let's hope not. I'd like to be close. Always want to be as close as you can.
Team Fuego in position to take home their first U.S. title. Good luck this weekend, boys.
Thanks, Billy.
Thanks, Billy.
You can see those kids are ready to go. They are anxious for Sunday. They think they can win this thing. Now, in the lead this morning, McCabe and Schustrick shot a 54, 14 down. Really good round. They thought it was great. Went to lunch, found out they were 4 out. Couldn't quite figure it out. Shot a 47 over here at Eastway. They're sitting at 101, 27 under par. We were lucky enough to run down the current world champ, Eric McCabe, and his new partner, Will Schustrick, after the round. Well, we had some great golf today. We hadn't showed you a lot of shots from these guys, but these guys are the leaders. Eric McCabe, Will Schustrick, 14 down this morning. Let me ask the first question. Where's your partner, your standard partner, Chris Ork?
Well, you know, a lot of people have more important things in disc golf, and they got to do what they got to do in life, and you know, sometimes you got to make sacrifices.
Well, that's good to know. And how about you? I mean, how did you guys get together? What about you? Got many partners calling you.
Yeah, I've got a lot of partners out there, but I know I didn't play last year. I played the first year with David Himmeline, and he's got the family doing the family thing, so he couldn't make it, and found out Ork wasn't going, and Will and I've been doing a little traveling. And with his arm in my putt, why not?
A formidable team, no doubt. Well, this morning you got off to what some would say is an awesome start. 14 down over at Nevin. You had to feel good walking off the course.
Absolutely, we felt great. I mean, we had 2 eagles out there. And
we had to look at another one. Yep.
And you're 4 strokes behind.
Yeah.
So
amazed us, actually.
Yeah.
What's the talk at lunch? What's the plan to come out here and, you know, 4 strokes doesn't seem like a lot, but if you don't make some ground up now, it could be 5 or 6 come Sunday, and that is a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. For us out here, all it was, I mean, there's a lot of birdie holes out here, so we just figured, you know, let's just have Will throw the drives and me make the putts and see how that works, and it seemed to work out pretty well.
So was you throwing the rocks out here to keep them low out of the wind? Was you throwing the drivers, or did you just have a variety of shots that you put on?
Really, I didn't really think about my drive that much. I knew if I threw it within 35 feet, he was going to make it no matter what. He made basically every putt, and it really makes it, you know, a lot more relaxing when you can walk up to a drive. You don't have so much stress to get it close so he can make a putt. I just know he's going to make it every time, so I just got to get it somewhere around the basket, and he got it.
Well, that's a lot of confidence right here. That's your current world champ. This is Eric McCabe out of Kansas via Texas, or out of Texas via Kansas, I guess I should say. And Will Schustrick out of K-Town in Knoxville. These guys are in the lead. We got 1 round to go Sunday. Good luck Sunday, guys. See if you can get that title.
Thanks, Billy.
Well, as Will said, all he's got to do is get it inside of 35 to 40 feet, and Eric does not miss those putts. We'll see if they can keep it up Sunday, as we've got one more day for the U.S. double. Now, just in case you don't know, the DGU, Disc Golf United, they've got a fantasy league started for the USDGC. You want to get in. They've got some great prizes. They'll be giving away points at DGU. Clash DVD has also donated some stuff, and this weekend, Barry Schultz will be giving away Barry Schultz's bag with Barry Schultz's content and that beautiful Gotta Go rolling cart. Somebody's going to win that. You guys better get over to DGU and sign up for that particular prize. But don't forget, while you're there, go ahead, get your fantasy team registered. The USDGC is next week, and Tuesday closes the fantasy. We'll be reporting on it all week long. Hope you've enjoyed this. This is Clash DVD for the PDGA.com, and this is the 2010 US Doubles from Charlotte, North Carolina.